Hi, I'm Harrison Bazanis, and I did a study and overview on the exercise of neuroplasticity and enhancing the brain function throughout movements. So, just an introduction to neuroplasticity. I'm just going to define a few terms. Neuroplasticity is the brain can change and adapt throughout life. Physical exercise has been linked to increased neurogenesis and cognitive function. This presentation explores how exercise enhances the brain function at key points, and the brain can change and adapt throughout neuroplasticity, which is just a few basic terms to define what this study is actually about. So the study I actually used was by Van Praag in 1999. It was to investigate how exercise affects learning and neurogenesis in aged mice, which were divided into runners and then tested based on their hippocampal level to see what they remembered and what they didn't remember. And it showed a few different things, which I will explain in about a minute. So some molecular mechanisms of the brain and the exercises, it stimulates BDNF production, which is a key neurotrophic factor, which increases hippocampal neurogenesis, which is just the growth of neurons and everything. And it promotes synaptic plasticity, which improves brain function and learning. So some of the studies that I looked at were on humans and animals, which they just use mice in their studies. They experienced those BDNF projectors and the cognitive improvements with exercise, which is actually pretty cool because it shows that they remembered more when they were doing physical activity. In older adults, it actually showed more prominent increase in the hippocampal factor, which reduced with aging as well. So a conclusion of everything is that physical exercise enhances neuroplasticity by increasing the BDNF factor, which I talked about, which overall increases the neuron growth. And cognitive function affects to animal and humans, so we're actually pretty similar in that way. The hippocampus actually develops throughout physical exercise, which is why you see athletes sometimes perform better in those exercises. And it's actually very good for your brain.